What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a brand new video. We're going to be going over some Blazing Fest limit breaks. In this video, I'm going to be doing exclusively that, and then in another video, I'll be going over everything as a whole for my update videos. So this way, I can spend a little bit more time on Blazing Fest limit breaks, because this is something that I personally like to go over a lot more. So I'll be doing another video on that, and then I'm going to be picking up a PvP series that I'm going to just try to do every day. You know, just rank 2 or 3 matches on a video, and then continue from that. So at least there's content on the channel every day, no matter if there's a stale period or not, right? We can always do some Road to Kage series. Now, starting off with, we're going to be doing the 3 new limit breaks that came out today. We have Blazing Fest Tsunade, Blazing Fest Hashirama, and Blazing Fest Heart Madara. So those 3 got limit breaks, and yeah, let's just go straight into it. Okay, so starting off with Tsunade, these are her stats on the right here, with pills and boosts and dupes included, but you can see that these are her actual stats without anything included on the left hand side. We have, before we move on, I want to say shout out to Nordax for the images, and shout out to the Reddit for, of course, the information. Now we got 816 HP, went to 1156, so we're talking about a 350 increase in, well, 340 increase in HP, and then attack went from 1672 to 2222, so a solid, what is that, like about a 600, a little less than 600 increase in attack, so that's really solid. Now that's actually a huge difference. But now going back to her actual stats with dupes included, this is what you can see over here, 1456 with her HP pills, and then 2522 with the attack boost and pills. So she has long range, 35 cost max dupes, so let's see how much damage she actually does. She's actually pretty straightforward, considering that, you know, you don't have a normal jutsu that you have to calculate. It just gives her a boost. Okay, so we're looking at prior to, let's see, do you need sync skills? No, that's fine. Okay, prior to anything, we'll go with times 16. We'll actually do 1772 to include pills. So before the limit break and no dupes included, we'll do this, right? So she was doing 23,000 damage on her ultimate. Now if she was attacking a body unit, sorry, we'd be doing 34,000 damage, and she'd also restore some HP, right? Now let's see, with her limit break, we're doing, actually, I'll just show you guys really quickly with plus 200 attack. So 1972 times 13, 25,000 times 1.5. She was doing about 40k damage with dupes included. Now, if we're taking a look at post limit break, let's do 2322 to include pills, and then we'll do one with the boost included times 13. She's doing 30k damage already. Then if she's attacking a body unit, she's doing 45,000. Now, if we include the dupes, you're doing 2522 times 13. That's not the right thing. I did times 0.1. 2522 times 13, about 33,000 damage, and then there you go, 50k damage. So she's doing 50k damage, fully duped, fully max limit broken, right? And it can go even higher with any boost beyond that. And on top of that, she even has, you know, a boost attack by 100 if you're syncing with non-long range, which is extremely easy to do, and it probably will be on 99% of the time. What else? I don't know. I think that's a lot of damage, and if you have her max dupe as well, she's gonna be healing for 3,000 on her. She's gonna be healing for 3,000 on her ultimate jutsu, and then you can even manage to boost her up somehow, right? 25% for 10 turns, you can get her a couple of boosts, and if you can generate some chakra, she can use her ultimate jutsu. Because there is a way for Tsunade to generate her own chakra, while, like, just Tsunade without anyone else's help can actually get her ultimate jutsu while using her normal jutsu to boost herself to 150. It takes a while. It's probably not necessarily, like, gonna happen. I think the boost for 150%, just in case you guys are curious, is 1.5. Sorry, 2.5. 2.5. That's times 3. So she'd be doing 123,000 damage if you manage to get her to 150% boost somehow. So there you have it. Now let's go over to the next character, going up. We'll show you the This is her PvP stuff. No one really cares too much. Her specifically isn't that good in PvP, that's why. Now, let's move over to Hashirama. As you can see here, we got Hashirama. His HP and attack before limit break was 1806. Max attack was 1326, and it increased by 454 attack, going up to 2260 HP. Sorry, HP. And attack went up it went up 620 to 1946 attack. So for a long range unit, that's a big buff. Tsunade got about the same exact buff as well over there. Into our boost, I should say. Then in terms of over here, nothing really changes. He doesn't have any attack or HP boost. So it's just a generic plus 300 HP for pills, plus 100 attack for the, whatever you called it. Plus 100 for the attack through pills. Now in terms of Jutsu damage, let's actually go through this. So 4 chakra, 6 times attack. I wonder what his dupe abilities are as well. Okay. So we got, looking at it prior to a limit break, we're going 1426 times 6. If he's attacking a heart, he was doing 13,000 damage, right? Okay, good. Now, with the limit break, he's doing 2046 times 6, 12,000 damage already. Then against a heart, he was doing 18,000 damage on his normal jutsu for 4 chakra, AoE, right? Now, his ultimate jutsu, we're going back to 1426 for no limit break times 15, you know, full range AoE, doing 21,000 times 1.5, 32,000 damage to a heart unit. Right now, post limit break, we got 2046 times wrong number, times 15. He's doing 30k damage to begin with, times 1.5 against heart. He's doing 46,000 damage on heart units, which is really solid, right? Because now they're kind of increasing the... Before, if you were breaking like 30k damage on your ultimate, you were doing really good. Now the threshold for like a really good ultimate is closer to 50,000 damage. So any unit that can get to 50,000 damage is like solid, right? So even though it's like 46,000 damage, it's essentially the same thing, which is my point. So as you can see, like the new Blazing Fest units in general tend to do like 50,000 to like 70,000 damage on their own. So that's just something to keep in mind. And yeah, that's really it. But I do want to show you his PvP stats, because he does hurt, right? So we're looking at over here, we got 41,000 HP essentially. We got 2,600 attack and 312 speed with the speed pills. Just keep that in mind, it's with speed pills. So, and he's also got that 20% damage reduction all around. So let's see, what else do we got here? So in PvP, you're typically going to be using his normal jutsu for 6 chakra. And he's a very good replacement for Itachi and Zabuza if you don't have them, right? Because a lot of people tend to have maxed out maxed out Blazing Fest units since they've been playing longer on that. So he is a good replacement now at this point to bring into PvP. So we got 6 times 2630. They're doing about 16,000 neutral damage, and if he's attacking a heart unit, he's doing 23,000 damage. That's really solid, right? So don't group up against him. His range is actually pretty small, so it's not too much of a big deal. But he is tanky and he is fast now, which is really good. There's not a lot of skill units besides like Imaru. That's it. So keep that in mind. Now we're getting to the meat and potatoes. Right here we got Heart Madara, the original king of the game. So let's see, what do we got here for Madara? Madara is going from 1798 HP to 2464. That is a huge jump, right? And then we got max attack is 1652 all the way up to 2094. It's not as big of a jump as it was for both Hashirama and Tsunade. He got more HP stacked onto him because I guess they knew that they literally could not give this man more attack since he has a 18 multiplier jutsu, so ultimate jutsu, whereas the other people have smaller jutsus. So even though his attack didn't go up as much, it's still a really big, increase in damage. And yeah, let's figure out how much damage this man does. So he does have an increase in boosts over there. I won't include that. We'll just do it as if he was fully duped before limit break and after limit break, right? So fully duped before limit break, we're talking about 2098. Yeah, that's right. Right, because it's 100 from pills and 200 from there. Yep, there we go. 2098 times 6, which is pretty straightforward. So he's doing about 12,500 AoE on his normal jutsu, and against skill he's doing almost 19k damage. Now with the limit breaks. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm dumb. Okay, I was looking at the HP and I was doing it as if it was the attack. Okay, we're looking at 1952. There we go. 1952 times 6. That makes more sense than times 1.5. He's doing about 17,500 on his normal jutsu to skill, and then now post limit break we got 2392 times 6. He's doing 14k damage before any, you know, like type neutrality, whatever, times 1.5. We're doing 21,000 on his normal jutsu AoE, which is literally the size of Canada. Now ultimate jutsu, we're talking about 18 times 1952 before limit break, max dupe, max pilled. We're looking at 35,000 damage this man did, and if it was against a skill type, it was doing 52,000 damage. So this man was literally doing some nuts damage in the beginning before anyone else even existed. Now, if we're looking at post limit break, we got 2392 times 18, 43,000 damage before any type advantage. Now we take that times 1.5 for a skill, and he's doing 64,000 damage to skill. So this man is definitely back on the charts for dumb amount of damage, so keep that in mind. Now let's take a look at his PvP, and I'll end off the video right there. Almost 50k HP, 3647 attack, and then 335 speed. So this man is 305 speed before any speed pills, so keep that in mind. Right, and he has, you know, he's got 10% damage reduction on the 3 main elements, and he's got 2 attack ups, and then the last one's not that big of a deal because you're not getting his ultimate jutsu, or at least it would be very unlikely for you to get his ultimate jutsu. Now, if you want to take a look at how much damage he does in PvP, looking at that number times 6, 22,000 damage for his normal jutsu AoE, which is literally, like I said, the size of Canada. Now, if any of them are skill units, he's doing 32, almost 33,000 damage. So this guy is definitely going to be seen in PvP again. He's one of those just exceptions to the rules. Doesn't need to be Blazing Bash. He's just going to wipe off the board. He's way too tanky, way too much. You know, you stick a damage reduction person underneath him, you stick a Gara underneath him, you stick a Blazing Bash Madara underneath him, and this man will live forever. So, yeah. And like I said, there are body units running around, so he can get screwed over relatively easily through Itachis and, you know, chakra seals. But either way, he's going to be a threat to kill with 50k HP. People are going to try to focus him down. Now that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, I'm going to be making a separate video on the update as a whole, but this is just for the limit breaks for you guys who enjoyed that. Hope you guys have liked it. Subscribe, comment, like the video, and I'll see you all next time.